Well, Bob, it's so upsetting to hear about these lightning strikes.
Right.
One death in Manatee County.
Yeah, one death, Manatee County, already up to 3 in the state of Florida, and we're actually approaching July 4th is the most active time for lightning deaths, and so we're not even there yet. And we have 3 deaths in Florida. Last year there were already 3 deaths, in fact, for the entire year. So we're already above that. So be careful. These storms can develop and pop up and actually generate lightning in 20 minutes. So you don't want to be around when that was happening, obviously outdoors. George Wagner sending this one in. Storms trying to make it to the coast. We had a little bit of rainfall near the water, and a beautiful shot it was, though, as those clouds were around. Fred Seeger getting this one on Siesta Key, and a beautiful shot with many different colors out there. Get a look at the rainfall as it moved into near Lakewood Ranch right around 5:30 or so. You can see that large area of rain kind of blowing on through quickly, and it did produce some heavy rainfall, especially east of Lakewood Ranch. Over an inch reported there. The radar picture not showing anything going on now. It's all quiet and should stay that way for the most part throughout much of the morning. There's a chance for a few light showers developing along the sea breeze front as it starts to move inland late morning, early afternoon west of I-75, and then most of the action should be inland tomorrow afternoon. But nothing going on there now as far as that goes, and looks like we had some rain at the airport earlier, but that has since moved on, and showers that were around Manatee County have also moved on. There's still a flood warning in effect for parts of DeSoto County along the Peace River and also at the Myakka River near the Myakka State Park there until Thursday, when we expect that to crest and go below flood stage as far as that goes. But no rainfall around right now. In the tropics, all is quiet, which is what we like. In fact, things are going to stay quiet, too, it looks like, until we get to the weekend. We may see an area of low pressure. One of the models hinting that a low pressure will develop here and then track to the northeast. There's a lot of uncertainty, though, in the models right now as to where that low may pop up, but it looks like we will still see an additional supply of tropical moisture our way beginning over the weekend and continuing to early part of next week. 83 right now. Dew point is at 76. We're looking at fair skies with that high temperature and the high dew point. It actually feels much warmer than 83 degrees out there. Winds out of the west-northwest. And with that west to northwesterly wind flow, we'll continue to see a heat index up near about 104 degrees in the afternoon. 93 the high today, 3 degrees shy of the record set in 2010. This morning's low was very warm, unseasonably warm at 80 degrees. And as far as rainfall goes, although not reporting any today, after midnight we did have some shower activity move through the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Right now it's 81 in Tallahassee, 76 in Jacksonville, 82 now in Orlando, and around the area temperatures all into the low 80s and 87 degrees in Punta Gorda right now, 82 in Arcadia, and 81 degrees in Bradenton. Well, the RPM forecast model showing a few showers possible in the morning, as I mentioned, along that sea breeze front. And then most of the action will be inland in the afternoon and evening, pushing toward the east coast. There's a chance 1 or 2 of those lone showers may make it all the way over to the west coast late in the evening tomorrow, but that rain chance very small on Tuesday and Wednesday for that matter. Our rain chances will start to increase, though, as we move into Thursday and Friday, and especially over the weekend. Statewide, across the United States, temperatures into the 60s and even some 50s now in Toronto, 57 there, 76 now in Washington, 76 in Dallas, 58 degrees in Denver. The next low tide will be at 3:05 and a high tide at 9:14. Sunrise will be at 6:35 and sunset at 8:26. For boaters tomorrow, not much wind out there at all. Out of the west at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be running less than 2 feet. And mostly smooth on the bays and inland waters. The UV index will be high tomorrow for area beaches, and the water temperature very steamy, 85 degrees. As far as the forecast goes tonight, evening storms for the most part out in the Gulf, but otherwise partly cloudy and muggy, 75 for a low temperature and upper 70s well inland. And heat index tomorrow up near 100 to 104. We'll have partly cloudy skies, a 30% chance for an isolated thunderstorm and scattered storms, especially inland, a high near 91 degrees, west winds at 5 to 10. The extended forecast checks in like this. I mentioned a little bit better chance for rain on Thursday, and then for Friday, a 50% chance for scattered showers and storms. Some of that could be some moderate to heavy rainfall, and that's going to be the case over the weekend, too. Even for Father's Day, a pretty good bet to see some scattered storms through the weekend.